In today's episode on WarpDriveM, we have another one. We have another project car. This will be a quick one because we just have to do some maintenance, oil filter and full diagnostic on the car, electronic and mechanical, visual check and stuff like that. This is the new project car for the day. This is a Bmw E60 3-liter diesel engine, and this one I'm not really sure has a lot of problems or not, but is not looking that good. All the clear coat is faded on the hood, on the roof and on the trunk. And I do like this lip, I really like this one. I never saw this kind of lip anywhere. Perfect. This car has an M package. I'm pretty sure this is from factory because it's the paint is a match with the rest of the car. We have some grill that are missing in the front. Headlights are faded. The paint, of course, is ruined. The interior is, of course, dirty. We have memory seats, electric ones, leather inside, CCC, infotainment, M steering wheel, cruise control, electric steering wheel as well, automatic headlights, and it's a manual. 6-speed manual. On the engine side, let's see what we have in here. Holy moly, good and bad. What's bad is that it's full of dirt and trash, but that's also a good sign. That means it doesn't leak. This dust means that we don't have any kind of leak. Let's see what we have in here. Bone dry. Oh, I was wrong. Oil in there. Oh, oil in there. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see how the coolant looks like. Minus 25 degrees. Oh my god, this is stuck. Okie dokie. Oh, there is no coolant under the minimum level. Okay, we need to pour some coolant. We have in here the oil filter, air filter and other stuff. No, that's it. Oil filter, oil and the cabin filter. In here and here, 2 cabin filters. Let's start by removing the cover, changing the oil, the filters, everything, and after that we are going to check all the electronics and everything underneath. Surprise, check this out. Apparently somebody was in here. This is off place, this as well, and this sensor as well. All. Oops, you cannot see anything. All the sensors are out from their places. I'm going to put everything back in here as well, but we have to remove this bar and everything. We have to vacuum everything. Check this out. A lot of dirt and leaves, and check this out. Completely clogged. So I'm going to clean a little bit and remove that bar, and we are going to start to remove this part. In order to take the air filter out, we have the air filter in there, drain the oil and do the other stuff. We have a new air filter, the old one is right in there. In order to replace this filter, you have to take all these 5 bolts out, hex bit 5, this one, this one, this one, this one, another one in there. lift this bracket a little bit in order to take the plastic cover out, put the new filter, the cover back, and we can put this plate back again. But first I want to put everything correctly. I'm not sure why these plugs are out and why these connectors are out. Not really sure what was in here. I vacuum everything. I'm going to put the filters and everything, and we are going to do the oil drain. We have new cabin filters on the driver's side, on the passenger side. The old ones are like disaster. You cannot breathe something like with that. With a 32 socket we have to undo the oil filter cap, but upon a further inspection, I'm not sure how to put this to see something, this is leaking every freaking where, everywhere. See that oil everywhere, and the oil is coming from the intake, because I can see the valve cover in here and it's completely dry, and the intake in here as well. We can see in here as well the intake where the glow plugs are covered in oil. So the gaskets for the intake must be replaced, the intake cleaned, and for sure a lot of other parts. The whole engine must be cleaned because it's full of oil everywhere, all the clamps, all the cover, everywhere. And under the car there is not too much oil in here. That's a good sign, but check this out. One loose bolt, one missing, another one missing, another one missing, another one loose. Funny stuff. Let's take the cover out, drain the oil, and we can check after that more stuff. And I found something interesting in here. Why we have a seal on the drain plug and it's full of oil, it's leaking. I hope from here, or maybe from the oil level sensor, but this one is leaking everywhere. Yeah, that's strange. Why we have a seal on the oil pan? This engine was replaced, or what the hell? Oh, we having oil on this side as well. Okay, let's drain the oil now. Oil is completely drained. We have the oil filter in here with the gasket, the old washer which is completely busted. Oh my god, it's in very rough shape. We have the new washer in there for the drain plug. We have the new oil filter. I'm going to put everything back, and we are going to diagnose the car if the car has some problems. And I've noticed another problems, of course. This headlight is busted. Yep. Okay. All the middle plugs are missing from that cowl, and something else. Check this out. All the plastic clips from here, all are missing. So a lot of screws and bolts and plastic clips missing from this car. Why? People, why do you do that? And why you drive a car with something like this? Do you want to breathe something like this? Whew. Anyway, looks much better, much cleaner. Let's put the oil and let's put a scanner to see what's wrong. And it's done. We have the cover back. I've cleaned a little bit. It looks way better than before. Here everything is done. This one needs a new intake, maybe cleaned, but all the gaskets. And after that we have to check the routing, the piping till turbo, From underneath I didn't saw anything wet on the turbo side, so that's a good sign, but it's leaking everywhere from the valves, from the gasket. I'm not really sure. We have to open that to see. Here in the back I've put some clips, plastic clips. I didn't have the original ones. I have one set in here, but now it's tight and you can grab this. It's way better. And this one is saved as well. Not saved because it's driving and we've done just a tune-up, oil, filters, a general check and a diagnostic with computer, and everything seems to be just fine. It's leaking oil from the intake. It has a small wobble from the drive shaft, but I think it's there is a big gasket between the drive shaft and the gearbox, and for sure that's bad. But other than that, the car drives normal, like a 3-liter diesel. Right when I said that this one doesn't have any kind of error, check this out. It says that the oil is not at the right level, but it is. I'm going to check because I'm almost home. I'm going to check, and for sure the oil level sensor is bad, because the oil is at the right level, because we've done that for a few minutes ago. So we've drove 3 kilometers, so it cannot be 1 liter too low on oil. It's impossible. And if that's the case, that's something really wrong. Let's park the car and check the oil level. In the garage now, I've already wiped the oil level pipe. Let's see now. Yeah, we have oil. Check this out. Almost to the max. We have oil. So the sensor is bad, or it has a short on the plug because it's leaking oil from the intake all over the place, and maybe the plug is flooded with oil, or the oil level sensor is bad. We cannot fix that for now. We have to leave it like this. But check this out. This one looks perfect after a wash. After a wash, this one looks perfect. It still has the stains on the trunk and on the roof, on the hood as well, but other than that, looks pretty damn good. And with all of that being said and done, we are at the end of the video. I'm not really sure if we are going to work on this car again. If we are going to work on this car again, we have to clean or replace the intake, new gaskets everywhere, gasket for the vacuum pump here in the front is leaking a little bit. We have to check the turbo, and we have to check the oil level sensor and the connectors and everything. Anyway, if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.